Hi, my name is Squires. I am a CamPrev ambassador, but I'm also a long-distance coach, running coach, and I have a charity called Bike for Kids that we raise funds for pediatric brain tumor research that happens at Sick Kids every year. Well, I've always been someone who's interested in fitness, so I became more involved later in life when my kids had grown up and I realized I needed to get in better shape. And so I started getting back into running. I had run a little bit in my high school days, but I got back into running late in life at the age of 48 and started to compete and really got caught up in the running culture. And after several years, I was invited to help out with some running clinics and then got invited to do some coaching. And next thing I know, I was a varsity coach for Centennial College for their cross-country programs, and I've been coaching ever since. Well, I love to share my passion for fitness with others through coaching because I love seeing people achieve their goals, whether it is a fitness level, it's competitive level, or just a social level where they're getting out and meeting other people. And I just love seeing people challenge themselves and have fun doing it, right? Getting in better shape and having fun. Well, what inspired me to become a long distance coach was the fact that I saw a need for it and that I had a strong background coaching all sports during the course of my life. And having learned how to become a pretty efficient long distance runner myself, and I started to work with some people who were coaching, learning from them. I took the coaching course. I just enjoyed being able to work with people and help them. So how to maintain my best health involves, first of all, having a plan, putting that plan into place. So thinking through what I want to achieve in terms of my health. Where do I need to get to? Obviously, weight management is a little bit. I do like to eat, and so controlling that. And really thinking through the equation of healthy eating and healthy exercise. And so I try to be active every day for about at least 30 minutes a day, but I alternate days between running and strength training, resistance training, and I just don't run, I cycle. I play disc golf once a week with some friends, which is a social outing, go for walks, hikes. So I put balance into an active, healthy lifestyle. Good physical approach includes thinking about your mental health and how that impacts your physical abilities. So I try to stay positive. I look for what is a positive outcome for what I want to do. I practice what I preach so that if I'm telling or coaching others to do something, I want to be able to demonstrate that. So I don't ask of others what I don't think I could do realistically myself. So I'm training when I'm coaching as well. So 2017 was the year I cycled across the country. That had been a lifelong ambition since I was a teenager with my first 10-speed bike. And I was fortunate to run in, make an acquaintance of a friend who was a running partner who was interested in cycling with me. And so that was in 2012, we started talking about it. And after a couple of years, we decided to get serious and set 2017 as the goal year to do it, to coincide with Canada's 150th birthday. So a little way for us to celebrate Canada's 150th birthday. And so when we finally committed to doing it, we thought, how can we make this more impactful? And it was my friend who suggested doing something through Sick Kids, some kind of a charity. I had done through other charities runs and things in the past, such as the Michael J. Fox Foundation. And so he was big on doing something with Sick Kids because of the family connection. And Sick Kids suggested that we work with a group called Megan's Hug who focused on pediatric brain tumor research. And this was a charity organization that was working closely with the hospital to support that research, and they thought there was a good connection. And so we met with that charity, we made arrangements to work with them, and I can only say it's been a positive experience. We started out with a fundraiser spin-a-thon in March of 2017 to kind of kick off that ride, and on June 2nd of 2017, my friend and I set off from Kitsilano Beach in Vancouver for was eventually an adventure of a lifetime. And we spent 49 days on the road, 45 cycling, a couple days off, landing 49 days later in St. John's, climbing Signal Hill to finish our ride, and having raised a lot of money, but a lot of important memories, made a lot of interesting connections. Every day we met somebody who had a connection with the charity, the hospital. They knew somebody who had had a brain tumor, they have had a brain tumor, or they knew someone who was at Sick Kids, or a family member. And so we didn't go a day without that kind of inspiration. So we were inspired by all these stories of the people that we met along the road. There were some dark days on the road, there were some challenging days, but we would meet somebody who had that personal story, and it would lift our spirits. So the thing I learned about that trip for me was by setting a personal challenge, you realize how much you can really achieve in life, but also how you can impact others. So another beautiful thing about being a runner and being a part of that running community, it has encouraged me and enlightened me in terms of working with others and sharing my passion for both running and athletic endeavors in the form of our spin-a-thon, and bringing the community back into the spin-a-thon, supporting the pediatric brain tumor research, but just seeing people get excited about that activity, right? A lot of runners will do some cross training, they like cycling, and the spin-a-thon is a good offshoot for that and allows them to do that in the winter times. So it's a great way for me to share that with others. So I have had some health challenges in recent years. I'm getting older, life catches up with you. Besides the normal aches and strains and pains that you get as both an older person and an older athlete especially, I did suffer a heart attack after a half marathon back in 2022, which made me really think about some of my health challenges in terms of what I was doing to stay healthy. I was training a lot, I was exercising a lot, but I probably wasn't eating as well as I should have been. And so that made me really start to think about how I should eat and what I'm putting into my body, right? And so I've made some adjustments there in terms of healthy eating, reading labels, eating more fruits, vegetables, things like that, and working with my healthcare providers. And I'm proud to say that's worked out very well. I'm feeling great. So going from completing a half marathon and then a half hour later having a heart attack was an eye-opener for me. I thought I had been doing all the right things, exercising, working out, thought I was eating okay, but it really made me reflect on what I'd done, not just in the short term, like in recent months and years, but the impact of what you do over your whole life, how these things build up. And so it was certainly an eye-opener for me. And when I reflect back on that, I knew I had to make some changes. I had to learn a few things. And I also realized that life is precious, right? And you could lose it at any moment. So, momentarily I might have been gone. And so then it makes you really think about what's important in your life and the kind of things you want to achieve going forward. And, really think about what is important in terms of why you want to live, right? And so made those changes, and I'm excited about what the future brings me. So those who are dealing with health challenges or may have some sudden changes or impacts in their life health-wise, what I would suggest to them is really take a moment to think about what you are doing that helps you, but also what can you take advantage of, right? What are the supports, the services available, the people that can help you, and think carefully about what your commitment is to your own health, right? Because we have to help ourselves first. And part of that is being realistic in terms of what we can do. Obviously, healthy eating and exercise I'm a strong proponent of, but also take advantage of all those services that are available to us. We live in a country that has a ton of services available to us. Our health system is actually a pretty good health system. I found that out firsthand, and there's a lot we can take advantage of. And it doesn't hurt to let your family and your loved ones know that you need some help, because you're surprised how they'll step up and help you as well. Overall, I tend to be a pretty positive person, but in terms of my health journey and the fears I may have had, I think a lot of people probably fear the thing about their own mortality. And I had that fear as well. But going through what I did with my heart attack, I don't fear mortality anymore. What I do fear is that I don't enjoy the time I have. So taking advantage of every moment that I have in terms of life and sharing it with my friends, family, having an active lifestyle, right? A productive lifestyle, giving to others, right? That's one of the reasons I coach, is I love supporting other people, and that makes me happy. So if I can make a contribution for as long as I'm here, I think that's now my goal, right? So I want to be able to support people. I want to be able to enjoy life. I want to be able to do things. And so how many days, minutes, hours I have, I'm going to do that. And that's going to be through me continuing to take care of myself, and helping and supporting others and encouraging them to take care of themselves, and trying challenges. Challenging myself, trying new things, and living every moment. What I'm most proud of in my journey so far is my family. My kids, my new grandchildren. I don't think you can do anything more important than be a parent and a grandparent to raise the next generation. And besides that, I think I'm proud that I've been able to impact positively some people's lives. So the one wellness habit that I cannot live without, I would say, is probably running. And if I miss a couple days, it's a little bit like an addiction, I have to admit, but there's nothing like going out and having a 5 or 6 or 10K run on a beautiful sunny day, and then having those endorphins kick in later, right? And so the other things around, in terms of health management, which is healthy eating, some of the supplements I take, right? I take some great CanPrev supplements that make me feel fantastic and give me some of that energy I need to run. All that is part and parcel of my health plan. And I guess the last thing is getting a lot of rest. A good night's sleep goes a long way to allowing you to do what you want to do actively. Being a CanPrev ambassador means I'm supported by a quality organization, a company that I believe in, products that I take myself because I know A, they're safe and they're going to help me, and products that I'm proud to represent. And so when I encourage my runners, the people that I'm coaching, to try them, I do that not because I think there's going to be some kind of a financial gain for me. I do it because I know it's going to help them. And I've had people I've coached years ago come back and say, you know what, you were right about that product. It really did help me, and I've got over an issue, or it helped me recover from an injury or whatever. So being an ambassador for CanPrev has been a positive impact in my life since I cycled across the country. I can tell you CamPrev helped me get across the country with some of the products they were providing because of the physical challenge we had every day. And I'm proud to give back to an organization that I believe in. When I think of CamPrev, what comes to mind is quality. That these are products that I have no problem taking myself, so that if I recommend them to somebody else, I believe in them, right? So I think it's a great organization with staffed by great people with great products. So a long-term goal I have, and I'm not sure how long it's going to take for me to achieve this, is I have been thinking about hiking the Bruce Trail, which is about 900 kilometers. And I'd like to do it in one continuous hike, which would probably take about 5 or 6 weeks. So that is on my bucket list now. If I was to give my younger self a piece of advice, I would say, don't stop running. One message I'd like to send to all Canadians is take responsibility for your own health. We are the people who have to be responsible.